All right, guys. Jacob here. Another car reaction video to another Dolphins game, another loss, and at this point, if you're mad still, if you watch the Dolphins play without Tua and feel anger in your heart, that's just on you at this point. I have detached myself so entirely from what's going on right now. Initially, the first few games, watching the Seahawks game, I was pissed. Bills game, pissed for different reasons, right? But each game that passes, I've gotten less and less mad and just accepted this is what the team is. Mike McDaniel cannot scheme for Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle without Tua. Obviously, stepping down from Tua to Tyler Huntley and today Tim Boyle, and you look at Joe Flacco on the other side, I'm sure at times the Colts wish they were playing Joe Flacco instead, but Joe Flacco was available. We had the opportunity to go out and get a somewhat decent backup quarterback. And just didn't. Just absolutely didn't. Skylar Thompson stinks. Tyler Huntley stinks. Tim Boyle's awful. I don't know what the plan there was on that drive to try to win the game. I have zero idea what was going on. You're not prepared for that situation, as in 0 timeouts, Tim Boyle's in the game. But that's what we had. And also, that's the first time Tyreek Hill gets a look, really. All game long, that's the first catch Tyreek Hill gets a look. The play calling on that drive, just so incredibly questionable. Tim Boyle had one read, and if he didn't, it was cooked. Just had absolutely nowhere to go with the ball. That pass to Devon Achane has to go out of bounds. You cannot have him tackled at the line of scrimmage. That ball has to be in row 10. Kid, here you go. Congratulations, here's a ball. 1st and 10, fullback dive. Huh? 1st and 10, fullback dive. And what happens? Coaching wasn't even the worst part. The individual mistakes really stacked up. And that then leads me back to it being a coaching issue, because individual mistakes, again, shooting the Dolphins in the foot. We felt, as weird as it is to say this out loud, it felt like we were the better team on the football field. I truly felt like we were going to win that game up until the fourth quarter. I really did. It was like the Patriots game where, yeah, we didn't really have the lead. Yeah, it was ugly, but I always felt in my heart that we were going to win. Except this time we just didn't. Missed field goal sucks. 2 fumbles suck. Again, if you're mad, Donovan was pissed. I don't even know if I've announced this time where I'm recording from. Outside of Hooters again. Stomach really hurts. I didn't even eat, so I don't know how that's possible. I just had water because I ate before I came. Donovan is pissed, royally pissed. I was just sitting there with my friend Joe. He's a Jets fan. Me, Joe, Donovan. Joe and I just couldn't care less. Just in La La Land, singing, thinking about fantasy football, watching the 6 other games or so, however many it was. Donovan was locked in, and his bets all flopped. His fantasy football flopped. Go Yankees. He's not a Yankees fan. He had to watch that yesterday. And then the Dolphins today. Oh, and he bowled earlier today and did really poor. So it's been a bad 24 hours for Donovan. Yankees, fantasy football, pretty great for me. Bets, not so much. We did a Hail Mary $5 to 500 anytime touchdown parlay to try to use as World Series ticket money, which I still might go to. Pop said we might be going out to the World Series. What are we? Oh, we're here to talk about the Dolphins. Yeah, that sucked. That sucked. Watching the Dolphins this year has sucked. Watching what every team does to the Jaguars defense, other than the Patriots really today, watching what every team does to the Jaguars defense, and even with Tua, we didn't hold the lead at all, relied on a game-winning kick. Think about how close we are to being winless. That Patriots game last week, and then last-second field goal, if you miss, you go to overtime. That's how close we are to being winless right now. We've got no pass rush whatsoever. Jalen Ramsey, he hit Anthony Richardson full speed. Anthony Richardson didn't move. Anthony Richardson did exactly what I expected him to do. incapable of hitting the underneath throws. Puts together a couple long pass, put out like a one long pass to set him up with a field goal at the end of the half, and just didn't. The team didn't really blink otherwise. Like, they didn't do anything great, but they didn't have any turnovers. We had to get a turnover. If you're gonna miss a field goal and two fumbles, you got to get a turnover. So coaching not great, individual play not great. Tyreek Hill and Jalen Wall just absolutely not being involved again, not great. This is the life of a Dolphins fan. This is where we're at. This is the existence that we get to live with. Hopefully ending next week with Tua. Who knows what he'll look like coming back? Coming back from a concussion, hasn't practiced really at all. What's he going to look like? How rusty is he going to be? How good does this team even look with Tua in the first place? I don't know. But definitely great to get him back. This just sucks. That's all. Catch y'all in a bit. Live stream tomorrow. 7 o'clock, I think, or so. We'll see. See y'all tomorrow.